Hello everybody, it's my Rosalia here today, and today I'm doing a little bit of a personal video. What's in my recording studio bag. I thought I'd do this video because I'm very passionate about vocal care and vocal health. I've taken a lot of vocology courses and I've always been really passionate about it. I do a lot of recording sessions and a lot of people like to know a bit about my vocal hygiene because a lot of my songs are very vocally demanding, so yeah, can't wait to show you guys. And let me know if you want more personal videos like this of kind of my behind the scenes of recording studio stuff and vocal care stuff and vocals and all that, because I'm super passionate about songwriting and the business of it and everything like that. But obviously singing and recording and vocal care is a huge part of that because your vocals are a muscle and it's a science. You have to be really careful with them. So yeah. Okay, so the first thing is my journal, my diary, and this is actually strictly for songwriting purposes because all my songs are based off real life experiences. So I like to bring this in case I do a last minute change to a lyric or I need inspiration or something. I literally take my diary with me, usually. Also because there's always a delay in when I write my songs and when I record my songs. Like right now I'm in the process of recording songs from a few years ago. So it's always like good to go back and be like, okay, this person said this and did this. It's really funny because people will be like, I never said that, I never did this. I'm like, actually on this day you said this, you did this, right? So that's what's great about having a journal, is it's basically my songwriting book as well, and it helps me rewrite lyrics and reference stuff and know the certain dynamics and character profiles of people. Yeah, I'm pretty detailed with that stuff. So this is Manuka honey. So these are like really great. Manuka honey. I also have this Manuka honey, which I bring with me to put in warm water with lemon. So Manuka honey is my favorite because it really coats the voice. Basically has like UMF 15+. Manuka honey, and it soothes the throat. I've just heard when I worked with vocal coaches that Manuka honey was the best honey to coat your voice and really help it and soothe it. So yeah, I love adding it to warm water, warm lemon water, stuff like that. Speaking of water, I always have a huge thing of water with me. Obviously, we know that water is really important for hydrating your vocals and just keeping just that hydrated voice. So yes, highly recommend bringing lots of water, especially if you're doing takes and doubles and harmonies. It's like I need a bottle for each. So a big Stanley usually works for me. I also have another huge one I usually bring with me. The thing is though, I like room temperature water rather than colder water because colder is sometimes a little too much on the vocal cords. But yeah, just a big water bottle is a necessity for me. So technically not in my bag, but something I do bring to recording sessions, always. Other throat coat tea, cold care, lemon ginger tea, all my tea packets. Tea is just really good for coating the voice, of course. I love to have tea either before or after. So yeah, tea is a huge necessity. And plus, like, this together is the holy grail. I have my Gretter's Pastilles. You've probably heard of these. Gretter's Pastilles are pretty popular and for good reason. They have glycerin in them and fruit juice. Very moisturizing for the vocals, just very moisturizing, very hydrating. Like I said, hydration is just really important. And I have such long hours in the recording studio, usually like 6 hours, maybe like 4 if I'm lucky or something, but it's usually between like 6-7 hours. So yeah, this is good so my voice doesn't get worn out and tired, although you should be having proper technique. Ooh. My sprays are all in here, so let's go. So my first spray is the Herbal First Aid Throat Spray, Herbs and Raw Honey. So this one, I just love a good honey spray. I have used this for so many years and years and years. I got it just years ago. I love herbs. I love like moisturizing sprays, so I really like how this coats and moisturizer spray. It's literally so dirty. Don't look, it's yucky. But yeah, I love bringing this to the studio. I would always do it before live performances. And my next favorite spray would probably be this one, which is the Raw Honey Throat Spray. And this is a bioactive, so this is a really important one. This is a really fancy one. And it basically, hold on, I need to hide my voice because I've been talking. This is mainly like raw honey, and again, really coating and moisturizing the throat. These are my two. I've used this one more. This was a fairly new one. But 2 sprays. And there you go. And also this also can be used not just for singing, but if you're talking for long periods of a day. You have to talk to instrumentalists a lot and engineers and everyone in the studio. So it's really important even just when you're talking to do a few sprays. And then of course there's this one, which again is kind of on brand with this one. Dry throat. Because it happens. Like you could be singing with perfect technique and still have a dry throat. And again, it has glycine in it, which is really good. And it actually, this one has some aloe vera in it, so it definitely like suits your throat, moisturizes and everything, and also it's really cute. So these are my 3 sprays, the ultimate trio. Always keep hand sanitizer with me. Random, but necessary. Because you're touching so much in that studio. Microphone. Like if you're doing some mixing or some Pro Tools, like you're doing stuff, like I'm just always like, I'm doing multiple things. So let's keep going. So I think I showed you guys my tea. I showed you guys my spray. I showed you guys my pastilles. I really like good hydrating sprays, good like teas that coat your voice, hydrating with different teas and room temperature water. And I feel like I'm forgetting something. I will show you something that obviously I don't take with me, but I highly recommend, which is, because guys, I take this in my bag with me all the time, obviously. So this is a steamer. It's a face steamer, but I use it a lot for vocals because you've probably seen when singers go on tour, they use like a nebulizer thing, a vocal humidifier that they just kind of put to their throat and their, you know, it comes in, but I use a steamer. I recently I don't use it as much anymore, but I used to do it because I was recording all my songs in winter, and actually most of my songs were recorded like on a rainy day or in cold, and most recently it's changed, but that was for a bit. Like You Never Cared was recorded on a rainy day. Humidity is really good for the voice, and that it's just like so, it makes the vocal cords, it's like there's so much agility for the vocal cords. Like I feel like when you have good humidity or good like steam, like a good shower, good agility, and like my range, I feel like it's on another level when I have that. So yeah, like right now I had a long recording session yesterday, and then I had a music video today all day, so my voice is obviously not as strong as it could be. So I'd say what I do is like make tea, maybe steam my voice, and also vocal rest, which is important. We all need to stop talking for a bit because it's really important to have those rest days. Usually your voice comes back between 2 to 3 days. So if you rest for a while, in 3 days your voice will be back to normal. This is my bag, and this is from the Opera House in Paris, because in a lot of my songs they're like, I want to say like musical theater and classical. I like to pretend I'm in the Opera House singing, and yeah, I got this at the Opera House in France, and it's my favorite color, pink, so I love it. And yeah, those are generally my vocal care essentials and what's in my recording studio bag. Again, it's just really important to take care of your voice, because when it's so much of your instrument, like, you know, you have to have proper routines and hygienes and all that. And I hope this can help any fellow musicians or singers who want some good products, want some good tips, and want to hear a behind the scenes process of what I bring in my bag. I'll try to do more behind the scenes footage and stuff so you guys can see the recording process. New music is coming out soon, so stay tuned. Stay tuned for music videos. Stay tuned for singles, and yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'll try to post more on here. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoy. Let me know if you want more personal videos like this that take you